Welcome back to Canton Valais, and I have an admission to make today, which you may have realised already. I am a coffee addict, big time. So addicted that I will drink literally anything I can get my hands on, including this sludge. But I have discovered about 50 kilometres from here a specialty coffee roaster, which has got my attention. So the plan is to go there today. It's, well, 50 kilometres on a normal day would take about 1 hour if I did the Valley Road, but no, that's too easy. So I'm going to avoid the Valley Road at all costs and bounce off the valley sides, imagining it's a bit of a half pipe, one side to the other, and spend as little time as possible on the valley floor. Now this coffee roastery, I'm going to pronounce it wrong, very wrong, is called Xalala, something like that. It's spelled X-A-L-A-L-A. You tell me how to pronounce that. I'll find out when I get there, I hope. So, I'm going to explore the walls of this valley. Come along, enjoy the ride. Just climbing off the valley floor now, leaving Visp behind. Good views, twisty roads, and hopefully some quiet Sunday traffic. It's still Sunday morning, it's about 10 past 10. See how we do. Well, the views are fantastic already. And I'm still sitting above Visp. Tell you, there is a law that every time you meet a cyclist on these hills, it'll be at a corner. Seems to be part of life here. So I think I've mentioned this before. I live quite high up. I live at about 1,600 meters, which is decently high. And so when I left the house this morning, it was 12 degrees in August, which was cold. And then I came down to the valley floor and got my coffee. As you saw, that was me warming up. And it's beautiful down here. The temperature range is, it always amazes me. Also, where I am is slightly in the shadow. So in the mornings anyway. So that makes it that a little bit cooler as well. But out in the sun now, you're reminded it's a nice summer's day. So I am using a beeline to help me navigate a little bit, pointing me in roughly the right direction. But hey, it's a valley. Kind of just got to go down it. Can't be impossible, can it? God, that had a crazy camber on it. Well, already this is going to be the best cup of coffee of my life, I think. Just going to be smiling so much by the time I get there. It can't even begin to taste bad, no matter what they do to it. What a great little road. I think I've done it once before. I don't remember it being this good though. Sunday mornings, quiet roads, love them. You can't last, can it? Well, so far, I got everything I asked for. Twisties and views, and a big old smile. Oh, that's my trifecta. Valley floor, never again. Nice bit of construction. I did put a skid plate on Freya plus a radiator guard when I got up, just because there is quite a lot of loose debris on the roads on these smaller mountain passes and lanes, and it was one of the best buys I did, I think, which protected her from the worst of it. Right, we're working our way back down towards the valley floor. I've got a rough idea where I am. If you ever saw my camping video in the Canton Valley, all the villages we've been going through recently have been saying they're part of the Canton Gemeinde, and the Gemeinde is like the town council, or the local council, county council, I suppose you could say. And yeah, so we're entering the Canton Gemeinde area. So I haven't done this particular road now, but I'm working my way towards Canton, I assume, on the valley floor, and then I'll go up on the other side of the valley. And if I'm right about that, which I think I am, there's a beautiful mini switchback climb up the hill on the other side, which you may be able to see on the camera. It's just off to my right now, and that, it's like a mini Grimsel pass. It's brilliant without the pass at the top, obviously, but it's a great little climb up. Excuse the sniffles. There was a feel of autumn in the air this morning leaving home, and it triggered an allergic reaction in my nose by the sounds of it. Into the village of Canton we come. If you're interested, I'll put a link for the camping trip, because the Canton Valley up the top, so it wasn't a camping trip, it was just a little trip up the valley, somewhere I wanted to camp, and I have since inquired, and it's not an option for private camping, only group camping, which is a real shame. But the valley itself is something remarkable, and well worth a visit. What a nice way to spend a Sunday morning. You just zen in on these little twisties like this, these switchbacks. Such a moment of clarity on the bike. It is lovely. Biking is therapy, isn't it? Now this is a road that so many people just don't even know is here when they come through the valley, and it's so good. It might be too good. And then you get this view to reward yourself. Like you needed a reward, but hey, I'll take it. So we are working our way towards the little town of Loic. Which I can see just in the distance. So we're getting somewhere. So this is Loic. And very, very pretty it is too. Unfortunately, it means we're coming back towards the valley floor. So, next plan. At some point we are going to have to do a portion of it. It's just unavoidable, but we'll do the best we can. Oh, epic. That's a look, isn't it? Where's the rest of it? You just wouldn't think this is Switzerland, would you? You'd look at this and say, hey, that guy's in France. But no. That might be the most alcoholic little town I've ever driven through. Almost every other building was a cavo, a cave, a wine cave. Incredible. Heading up to my left is the Val d'Annevière, which I've also done a little video up. Another beautiful spot. You can go all the way to the end of it. Went to the village of Evolene, I seem to remember, and it was something else, that village. So this is coming through the town now of Sierre, which is in the valley floor. I could have perhaps avoided it, but too late now, I am there, so we will get through it. So unfortunately, getting pushed through Sion. Can't win them all, but we've done pretty well so far. And Sion on a Sunday morning isn't a complete disaster. Leaving the outskirts of Sion, back in wine country. And so far I've avoided the major roads. Got stuck on the valley floor a little bit here at Sion. Probably could have been a bit more adventurous, but I think it would have taken me a very, very long time to go up and around. And I haven't got all day, unfortunately. And also only about 10 kilometers I think to go. Oh dear. Someone's had a bad morning. How the hell did you do that? Early morning drinking? What do we think? And we are close, I think. Great little trip. Quite fun to explore the side hills. I think I did pretty good. Found some lovely little twisties in there. Smiled the whole way. Let's see if these people do good coffee, shall we? This is us on the left. Great looking building. Got a Renaissance festival going on or something. So I made it. Really cool little spot. They're having a bit of a private lunch party here, so I'm kind of put off into the corner, but that's fine by me. Inside's really quirky. The coffee, my God. When coffee's done right, all the flavours of the rainbow, you know? So good. Happy with that. That was well worth 2 hours of my life. Quirky little cafe. It's really sweet. Absolute eclectic collection of stuff up here. Quite surreal. Lots of fun there. Well, someone loves the eclectic, don't they? And the cafe diner style. Very cool. Totally unexpected. And set in some stunning scenery. Oh, night and day from what was being had earlier. That is so good. Great route, bit of fun, just exploring my home canton. There's some good twisties on these side hills. It just asks for more exploration, doesn't it? Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Oh. It is pronounced Xalala, with South American flair. Okay, it looks like a model train, but it's not. It's a grill.